Hello! All of us, we want to be successful. But does success have a structure? And if it does, how does it look like? So that we can become aware how to apply it correctly in our lives. Welcome into my world. My name is Bert Karanzas and I am the creator of this www.expertalbert.com, a multilingual website which teaches the laws of success. As I introduce myself and the work that I do, see if the concepts that I present here are interesting to yourself. But pay attention that the greatest masterpiece is manifested by the individual who knows how to create and enjoy a well-lived life. And this is the object of my activity, to help people create a better lived life. We have something in common. We have two perspectives unfolding in front of us, demanding our choice. In the first, we can stay hesitating, in fear of taking action, and leaving ourselves being used, cheated and pushed around by the energy of the others, until we reach the end and we understand that we lost our precious gift, our life. In the second perspective, we see at the end of the horizon the destination of our well-being, and although we have to face the uncertainty of the journey, we decide to start. In this quest, we are followed by two inseparable companions, namely failure and success. But strangely enough, for the determined individual, even failure contributes to the attainment of the final success. It is through failures, disappointments, pain and sacrifices that I reached my personal successes. And in order to know better who is the person that is talking to you, I'm mentioning rapidly some of them. In this unique website, I speak myself directly to my clients in 6 languages. 5 of them are not my native language. In Canada, after going to the Alliance Française, from where I received the diploma of French language, I had the luxury to teach the Canadian students the French language in one of the best schools in Toronto. In my youth, I succeeded to become 2 years in a row champion in the highest basketball league of my country. There, during my permanence, I became one of the most renowned journalists. And also recently, facing all kinds of problems in my life, I decided to explore the human potential. And recently I became certified from the Quantum Success Coaching Academy. And it is in the quality of life coaching that I'm talking to you in my website. In this field of self-empowerment, there are many masters who pretend to have found the magical formula with which to grant to you the overnight success. Personally, I don't believe in the instantaneous success. I believe in the ability of the individual to discover what is the activity which stands in his or her own heart, turn it into a source of continuous pleasure, proceed with small steps until the attainment of the final target, meaning the realization or the manifestation of the essence of the product of the service into the reality. But what is the structure of success? So we are more aware about this function. Now we live in a physical world which is manifested through bodies, forms and shapes. Each of them has its own structure and geometry. The structure of success can be likened with that of a triangle, because we know that in geometry the triangle is the most solid shape. And our aim is to strengthen our success, to consolidate it with a rigid shape like that of the triangle. I explain to you how looks like the interiority of the success. Imagine that you are a point in space which consciously decides to move toward the second point, which is the destination of your well-being. Once you take this decision, this in your mind looks like a straight line, and this is how it should be. But since we live in the horizontal plane of society and we are always among relationships, which are the most difficult things, from moment to moment we can face problems, obstacles, unpredictable situations, which does nothing else but hinder the destination from our side. We get disheartened and most often we quit. This is the worst thing that we could do to ourselves. But anyway, we have one side of the triangle. How can we create the whole triangle? Where is another point which can have a better view of our journey? To help us come in hand the presence of our spiritual body, which plays the role of a satellite. I prefer to call it the GPS of consciousness. It's the same body which has inspired the great creators of our time, and this body does give us, indicates always the right position, which is the best route to follow and the obstacles to avoid. Here's the classical example of Thomas Edison, who to create the electrical bulb had to go through 10,000 failed attempts, which I see as small triangles, stable in themselves, which were added to the final success. In this field, you too will go through failure and success. You will learn, forget, fall down, wake up, remember, get back up again, learn again and forget until you enter for good in the path of success. This website is not meant for everybody. It is meant for individuals who have suffered so much that the need for change comes from their inner self. It's meant to attract and soar them to the enlightened spaces of knowledge and wisdom, and to raise their awareness about their magnificence and potential, and also to inspire them to action. This website is meant for individuals who don't fear the mental work, because the masses are scared from mental work. Although you'll see me talking directly to you in camera, behind me I have a team of excellence like Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Genevieve Beckrend, Charles Haanel, Bruce Lipton, Paulo Coelho, and so more others. People who with their ideas and courage projected the humanity to the unbelievable horizons of the future. People who created new realities in their thoughts, realities we enjoy today. Without the fear of science and without the need of being a scientist, we will learn what they did in order to become successful. In our communication, we will try to improve our connection with that GPS of consciousness, that the spiritual body, which inspired them and provided them the energy to continue. But remember, the greatest masterpiece is manifested by the individual who knows how to create and enjoy a well-lived life. But this is a process which needs your conscious participation. This is a challenge. Are you ready to take it? My role here is to help you get started. Once you get started, all the mechanisms of the universe begin to work for you. You know where to find me.